Hi guys, I'm Sandra and I'll be showing you the contacts that I'll be using today from the brand TTDI. They're blue, they're called Himalaya blue, and look how perfect they are. Okay, today we'll be doing a Mexican eye look inspired in the Sarape Mexicano. So it'll be very colorful but also kind of blue because I wanted to match my dress. For that, we'll be using two palettes. The first one is Mikayla X Glam Light Paht 2 palette. Look how gorgeous it is. We have mattes and shimmers. I just fell in love the moment I saw it. The first shade we're gonna use is the baby blue. We're gonna put it at toquecitos above the crease. So just be patient and put it at toquecitos. I don't want like arrastradas. No. We just want toquecitos. For our second line, we're gonna do it over here in direction to the eyebrow, but just a little bit more than that. If you look at the second line, I made it just below where my eye ends to be able to connect it with the shadow of the lower eyelid that we will do later. Once our two lines are ready, we're going to connect them by toquecitos. And I want you to see this pigmentation. Oh my god, I'm impressed. Very well, Glam Light Cosmetics. Okay, now we're going to take a brush that is both flat and fluffy, so it's perfect for blending the edges. Now it comes the difficult part. We're going to blend a dark blue shadow. Oh my god. First of all, I warn you that it is a bit complicated and that it's why I'm using a very small brush to be able to be precise. Once we apply the dark blue shadow, we will take another small brush but without adding any shadow, and we will be blending these two colors. I think that we're gonna end up a tone arm at the end of this video. The truth is that it's a bit tired, but it will be beautiful at the end. Look how, oh my god, it's worth it. Okay, we're going to clean up this mess with a little bit of micellar water and a cotton swab. You just have to be very careful when doing it because we're going to be cleaning the inside of our shadow and not the outside as we always do. And that is why I'm going to take a little bottle to put micellar water in it, and I'm going to suck a flat brush. We remove the excess of micellar water, and with this brush we're going to clean the imperfect, what is the tail of our shadow and the edges. Let me do the same thing with my other eye, and look how perfect it is. Oh. Guys, the time we all waited for has arrived. It's time to make the Sarape. Our best friends right now are going to be a flat brush and the e.l.f. hydrating concealer. As I told you before, we're going to use two palettes for this makeup, and I present you the first palette that Mikayla launched together with Glam Light Cosmetics. And I love this palette because it has so many bright colors, and you know I love those type of colors. Our first shadow is going to be a yellow pollito that we're going to be tapping on the tear duct, and then we'll go with the mint green shadow. I think we're going to apply it next to the yellow but also above the yellow, because what we want to do is a yellow gradient to green. I'll apply the yellow again so it doesn't get lost, and then we'll go back to the first palette I show you, and I'll take a dark green. We're going to do exactly the same thing that we did with the other shadows. Then we're going to clean this part with micellar water. Try to make it as straight as possible, and if it's very difficult for you with the cotton swab, you can use a flat brush as we did before. Okay, now we're going to make a gradient from pink to purple, sorry. We're going to take the pink from the second palette that I show you, and we'll be applying it at toquecitos. Then we will go with the light purple. Remember that this is the second part for this makeup. There are 3 cuts, so we're halfway there. Next is a dark purple shadow that will be trying to blend with the light purple, but it needs a little bit help. So I'm going to be taking these two shadows that you see here and applying them just above where the dark and the light shadows connect. Okay, yeah, at toquecitos. Since we finished blending all the shadows, we're going to clean this part and apply concealer. Since we finished blending all these colors, we're going to clean this part and apply concealer. Now we'll be using this beautiful eyeliner palette from the brand Lauch & Co, and it is called Pro Paint Palette Volume 2. Look all these colors we have. We also have these two eyeliners from the Makeup Murder brand, the white and the black. Let's start with the green eyeliner from the palette. We're going to be making the Mexican flag, so I'll be using green, white, and red. For this, I'm using very small and fine brushes that you can find in manicure stores or in Shein. I bought this at Shein and I got 5 for $1. The truth is that these brushes turn out very well. And once the flag is finished, I'm going to apply a little bit of black eyeliner when the green shadow connects with the pink one. And when the eyeliner dries, I'm going to apply the white one. We just have to have a little bit of patience. Well, actually a lot of patience because we don't want to ruin our makeup. For our last cut, we're going to be doing a gradient from yellow to orange. So we go back to the yellow pollito para el amarillo pollito. We apply it very carefully with little touches, and from the same palette, we're going to be taking this orange shadow that we applied next to and also above the yellow del amarillo pollito. As you can see, we don't have a red, dark brown, or a darker orange, so I'm going to show you this trick. With great fear, mucho miedo, we're going to take this black shadow with this very small brush. We're going to apply it on the edge of our tail and begin to blend it together with the orange from one side to the other, but without applying too much force. And this is how our sarape turned out. The truth is that it took me an hour and a half to do this eye. Let me do the other one, and that's it for another and a half. But I love the final result. Let me do my face makeup, and boom baby, I'm ready. For the lower eyelid, we're going to be doing something similar to what we did with the blue shadows. We're going to take this baby blue again, and we're going to apply delicately here and then blend it with the shadow of the upper eyelid, as I told you before. The second shadow will be this dark blue again, and we'll be blending it very close to the lash line. And for this to be well blend with the first shadow, I'll be taking the blush brush that I used to blend the baby blue. Now again, I'm kind of scared because I know that the black eyeshadow is coming, and yes, we need it but for this makeup because this is going to make your look deeper, and I will blend it with the dark blue shadow. And now I want you to see the big difference between one eye and the other. Now you know that we do need the black shadow even if we are afraid of it. An extra touch that I like to add is to apply this black NYX eyeliner on the waterline. I love their eyeliners because they're so creamy, non-irritating, and stay all day. Next, we're going to make a simple and barely visible eyeliner close to the lash line using this Prosa brand eyeliner. Guys, guess what? I have in my hands the highlighter palette from the Mikayla X Glam Light Cosmetics. It's so unique and beautiful. The camera does not do justice to its brightness. I'll be using the illuminator called Blinding to apply it to the tear duct, and I recommend you that if you want your tear duct to shine more than the sun and the moon, wet your brush a little with micellar water and setting spray and see the result. Amazing! With all my heart, this palette. Next, the lips, and for this I'm going to be using the SUPERSTAY Vinyl Ink from Maybelline in the shade Cheeky and Peachy. I love these lipsticks because they shine like glosses, but they're transfer proof. Guys, I was forgetting to apply highlighter on the upper part of my cheek. For this part, I don't wet my brush because I feel that the highlighter leaves a mark and I don't want that. Also, over here, I'm applying it just below my eyebrows. Of course, makeup is not complete without our cow lashes. Okay, let me fix my hair a bit, and these are the final results. I hope you liked the makeup, and thank you very much for seeing me. Don't forget to follow me on my social media. Take care and eat all the tamales that you can. Bye!